Oh, good lord, it's a cheeseburger. A double.
Oh no, dude, no. We almost went a full season without any cringe, and then I had to release a couple of cringe skits on top of a cringe final announcements video. When does the cringe ever stop? It doesn't. When will you learn the cringe is here to stay? This channel was founded on cringe, it grew into cringe, and it will forever be cringe. And if you don't like it, get off the internet, because anywhere you look, you're just going to find a bunch of cringe, so why are you here? But just take a step back for a second, okay? Why are we here today? Well, we are here today because this is the end of Season 21. I'm doing the Italian thing, my bad. This is the end of Season 21. So for those of you who are relatively new, I do seasons on this channel. That is kind of how these things work. And they are based off of, you guessed it, the seasons. Summer, fall, winter, spring. It started that way because I made a bunch of videos in the fall of 2015 and a lot of seasonal stuff, and then I stopped making content at around Christmas time. Don't remember why. And then there was a giant gap of the winter and spring where I didn't film anything, and then I came back to it in summer 2016 with the intention on kind of stopping at the end of summer 2016 until that very much wasn't the case, and then I just kept on going, doing stuff by the season, introducing new concepts, retiring old ones, you know, that sort of thing. I'm explaining this like it's common sense or something. It's really not. This is just my way of separating my life into stages, because after all, what is Man Cave Studios? Well, you're gonna find out. Not today. No, what do you think I'm just gonna tell you what Man Cave Studios is? No! I made a whole video about it. You're gonna have to watch it. It's not out yet, but you'll find out more about it in the minutes to come. Alright, so what was all that stuff about the cringe conundrum and all that, and can it be sustained? What the hell does that even mean? I introduced a motto into my life back in May of, can everything that I'm trying to build be sustained? There's going to be more on all of that to come in the video that I've already referenced. On the Man Cave Studios side of things, the idea was, okay, can I make videos from May at the start of the season, the opening announcements, all the way to mid-August, late August. It's kind of in between right now, because that really hasn't been my mojo the last couple of seasons. Season 20 just kind of died. Season 19 was kind of the same. It just didn't really end. There weren't many uploads. So the whole goal of this season was to get from May to August and make videos the whole time. Well, I did that. So I win. To be honest with you, this would have been a terrible season not to do, and I know I was kind of on the fence about this back in May, but with all the road trips and the concerts and all the other vlogs and stuff, and even some of the other stupid uploads, it would have been really dumb not to do this season. Like, there was a lot that went on this season, and a lot that went into the, you know, the video editing and all that stuff. I'm actually just mad I didn't start it sooner. I went to see Devin Townsend back in early May, and I should have vlogged that. I was like front row because my dad and I staked out of the theater for like 2 hours before it opened. And then we got in and we were right front row, and I'm kind of upset I didn't vlog that now. Alright, so what were the origins of this season? Well, the season kind of started with me sitting on my couch thinking about, do I really want to go through with another Man Cave Studios season? And then me sitting at this chair watching old Man Cave Studios videos thinking, is this below me now? Truth is, no, it's not. I've been cringe my whole life, and I will continue to be cringe. I also wanted to have a platform for the new music podcast that I started called Pits and Riffs, and I also wanted to start talking about the Tampa Bay Rays somewhere. And I could have made more YouTube channels, new YouTube channels, like I originally did for Pits and Riffs, but that's kind of stupid, because how am I going to keep track of all of that? I still, like, regularly look at the comments and the analytics and stuff on this channel, so if you leave a comment, I'd probably see it. And now, when you talk about the season, I don't think there's a single upload that I regret. I basically had a schedule and stuck by it. One upload every 3 days or less. that was kind of what I wanted to do this season. Even if it was just a podcast episode or, you know, something like Guess the City, something like that. Every 3 days from the opening announcements in May through till now, I wanted an upload every 3 days. I did that. And again, it was kind of easy because of all the vlogs. But the purpose of this season was to do it and not do it. So not stop at a certain point and just kind of forget about it. So if that is the purpose of this season, then mission accomplished. We did it, boys. Alright, so let's talk about the future. Can it be sustained? Can it be sustained? And can it? Well, it did. But can it still? Well, we'll see anyway. Season 22. Like I said in State of the Cave, how cool is that? Two twos. I don't know what I meant by that, but that's kind of cool, I guess. That will be happening. That will be fall 2025. So now if you're really confused about the Cringe Conundrum skits, those were basically just my own argument in my head of whether I should continue it. And with the big event, kind of, that's coming up in the coming months, you know, kind of questioning what I wanted to do with that big event, especially as it relates to this channel. So remember how at the beginning of this video I told you about the seasons? I did the fall season and then nothing in the winter or spring, and then I did another one in the summer. Well, that fall season was in fall 2015. What's so special about fall 2015? I'll give you a second to think about it. Now go check your calendar and figure it out for yourself. That's right. It was 10 years ago. Before that, this channel wasn't really much of anything. It was just, you know, occasional cringy random uploads. And then in fall 2015, I started uploading more regularly, and then that's when the seasons ideal was birthed. And so you had more consistent uploads and more like targeted uploads, vlogs, skits, basically anything that this channel has been known for over the course of the last 10 years. So then what are we doing here? What are we doing this season? Because I sort of made it into this big thing with the Cringe Conundrum, so I kind of have to stand by that. Well, thankfully, a lot of the work is already done, and it's going to be on this channel shortly. So let me tell you about it. Well, first up, this channel is getting a rebrand. Well, kind of. I mean, the logo and stuff, like, that's gone. The cringe remains. The cringe is never going to die. But I have a new logo. I have new cover art for the channel, and that is just the start of it. I also have an intro. There's going to be an intro to every video, starting with the opening announcements next season. It's a little corny, I guess you could say, but it is pretty cool. It's a cool little motion graphic that I made with the new logo. Do you want me to show you the new logo? Here we go. There it is. Look, that's me in the a hockey jersey, holding a camera, and smiling. I made that in Adobe Illustrator. Aren't you proud of me? We've come a long way since dropping a camera on my friend's sidewalk in that challenge video many years ago. So there's going to be an intro to every video, and it's going to feature that logo a little bit. And that is basically the extent of the rebranding. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. But that is not it. What is the big project that I have been referencing? Well, if I do anything, then it ought to be big. You just watch the full video where you explain it in great detail. So in my head, which is kind of a weird place in case you can't tell, I sort of went back and forth with how do I kind of want to celebrate the 10th anniversary, and how far do I push it before it just becomes an ego trip. And that's absolutely not what it should be, especially because this channel is anything but an ego trip from over the years.
Save me!
And how do I make it about the channel, right? Like, I'm so embedded in this channel that it's like, I kind of have to take myself out of it a little bit. Like, the channel is all the stuff that I upload, right? But it's not like just me. It's stuff that I think people are going to enjoy when they watch it later, and a lot of them do. Over 500,000 of you have watched one of the videos on this channel. So I started working on this project, and at certain points I started thinking to myself, wow, this is cringe, I can't believe you're actually going to upload this. And then at other times I thought, well, it's a very good way to commemorate the channel, and it's not really about me. It's a little bit about me, but not entirely. And I think most of it is just about like the video making and the process on this channel. Basically, what this project is it's a documentary. It is a 55-minute documentary about this channel's history, dating back to the first upload, the Toyota MR2 video, covering everything from that through basically summer 2025. Now, again, I have tried my best to separate myself personally from the documentary, make it a lot about the channel. There are a couple of references to different things that, were going on in my life during certain seasons, going on in the world, like COVID was going on, and that had a little bit of an impact on this channel as well. So there's a little bit of everything in this. It's not an ego trip, I promise you. There are going to be more details to come, but I worked really hard on this, probably over like 30 hours I spent on this thing, all things considered. Filming, editing, re-editing, adding music, all that. So Season 1 began on October 1st, 2015. This documentary will be released on October 1st, 2025. Same date as the first season began. How poetic. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video and it for this season. I'm going to take a couple weeks. There's not going to be much in the next couple weeks, but you're going to get a trailer in early September. You're going to get some more opening announcements. You're going to get some stuff with the documentary after that, some vlogs and stuff, and other stuff that I've been workshopping for the past few months. And that'll all be pretty cool, and I can't wait to start on that season with the new intro and the new logo and all this other fun stuff that I have going on. So anyways, thank you guys very much for watching both this video and over the course of the season. I really appreciate it, and until 2 weeks from now, peace out, broskies. I am cringe, but I am free. So if you go back and look at the playlist of earlier seasons, you'll see that I do this sort of like trailer type thing, then I do opening announcements, and I just do whatever the hell I want after that. And then there are like final announcements at the end of the season, and that's basically the structure of a season, and that said sort of season begins now. Oh God, just a little bit of quiet, please. Just stop the noise for once, please. I was informed that that this was going to be a fun vlog. I can make this vlog fun. I can make this vlog fun. We turned on the fireplace. We turned on the air conditioning. We looked at our playoff brackets that were failing. We talked about the Philadelphia Union. We did a skit about watching the Union, which lasted about 5 seconds. And then we closed the vlog off. It's boring. It's boring. The salary cap rules have made these playoffs incredibly boring. And my team's not even in it. Try to walk my shoes. Bang! Going out with a bang. Let's go. Absolute W. Dude, stop giving me these residential areas. I thought we were guessing the cities, not the developments. Every damn trip. Always dealing with the rain. Always dealing with the rain. Always driving through it. Brother, every single time. Every time. No matter where I'm going. It's always raining. Every day that I'm going more than 2 hours driving, it's always raining. Well, at least one leg of this road trip didn't have rain. That was the Detroit to Toronto leg. The Toronto to home leg, of course, has rain. Yay. So bad. This is such a bad intro. Oh, sorry, I forgot I'm supposed to vlog stuff other than baseball road trips. Write an idea for we do weekend vlogs around here mostly, for a Man Cave Studios weekend vlog. This is going to be such a terrible video. Quick banter between hosts. Hosts! It's just me down here, buddy. Without the remote, I'm forced to confront actual physical movement. You slowly stand up like it's painful. Hold on a second, guys. Can I show you something? Do I look like it's a struggle for me to move? Exactly.
Yes!
Now it has to go in the real one.
Yes! Hole in one!
That's how cringe this channel is.